How's it going, friends? This week we have not a ton of new news, but we do have a lot of news from last week. Coming up here, starting tomorrow, we will have Extra Loot Fest. This means we get roughly double loot for each game. This will last the weekend, so for the event that's currently going on, if you want some of that loot, be sure to play tomorrow. I haven't been able to jump in too much yet, so I'm going to be sure to get in on that because I really want some of these items. We have an event-long challenge that has been going on. It does require participation. All you need to do is get a takedown. That means kill somebody, execution or not. The faction with the most kills will earn more rewards. I believe it's 2,500 steel, 1,500 steel, and 1,000 steel, but I could be mistaken on that. That does cover the entirety of this week's news, but I was really busy with real-life stuff last week, so I didn't get to cover it. I figured I might as well just wait one extra day because I wasn't able to get to it until Wednesday, and we got a Warriors Den on Thursday, so I'm a week late, but it's on a Thursday. So let's go ahead and jump into last week's patch. So going back to last week, we have March 14th, the release of Blackbriar's Riposte. This is an event similar to the winter event and the Halloween event, where it will last 14 days. We are late on this news, so it has 7 more days as of the time of posting. This gave us a very lengthy trailer. It is a lore-driven event that is built around the Blackbriar and Vortiger. With it, it came a custom game mode. It is called Battle of Attrition. With this game mode, your minion lanes fight. The attackers will claim the A point and the C point, and then they are kept for the rest of the match. They are worth 500 points apiece. If the attackers claim both of those, they go into breaking on the defender's side. The defenders, on the other hand, get a minor point bonus for holding those, and get a bonus point lead for holding center points, the B point. This game mode is exclusively available on the Harbor map. Sadly, I haven't been able to play it at all. The couple of times I've tried to play it, I haven't been able to find a match in PvP, so I've only played some level 1 bot matches. Played 2 of those. It's an interesting game mode. It's very MOBA-esque. I kind of enjoy it, and I like the direction that they went with it, but I'm disappointed I haven't been able to play it. So with that out of the way, we have the event, and with events comes a ton of cosmetics. I know 2 weeks ago we covered the fact that they are changing what outfits are called, so they're no longer called mask outfits. They are now called illustrious outfits. The thing that changed on those is we now have an outfit called an anima outfit, which gives us a pet. With this, we have various different styles of pet. The Vikings get a crow, the Knights get a hawk, the Samurai get a crane, the Wulin get a phoenix, but it's not actually called a phoenix, it's called a Fangwan. I believe that's how you pronounce it. It's basically a Chinese phoenix. It's a lot older than the phoenixes, but they're basically the same idea. They rebirth themselves from ashes. And as we always do with new events, we have new weapons. These are themed. They are kind of dark, cold, steely kind of weapons. They have a minimalist, realistic approach to them for the most part, and honestly, they're really cool. I'm really looking forward to grabbing the Lawbringer and Raider's axes. I haven't been able to play too much yet, as I said. Following up the new weapons, we also have event-exclusive minions currently in-game. With these, the Samurai got a ghost for some reason. I'm sure there's some lore thing for that, but they're weird. And the Vikings have a very savage-looking, tribalistic new minion style. And all honesty, I really wish these were the permanent minions because wow, just wow, these are really good. And then as a final note, we do have a little bit of non-visual stuff to cover, so I'm going to be leaving some visuals up that I didn't cover last week on screen now. You can go ahead and watch that while you listen to me talk about other stuff. So the non-visual stuff then. We have a new balance patch that was dropped. We covered most of that 2 weeks ago, as they did give us the patch notes early. However, they dropped a stealth patch, a live update, that we didn't know was coming. This nerfed the Blackbriar and the Zhangjun. The Zhangjun had most of his damage decreased a little bit. His top heavy finisher went from 45 to 38, his side heavy finisher went from 40 to 35, his light finisher from 20 to 18, and his zone from 28 to 25. It's not a massive change, but it should be just enough. Then we have the Blackbriar. The Blackbriar's light finisher was reduced from 20 to 17, heavy finisher from 40 to 35, and his Tenebrous Rising Recovery was nerfed from 300 milliseconds to 500 milliseconds. This one, however, may not have actually happened. I've seen from other people discussing it that it didn't actually change anything. That said, his full block stance exit animation was indeed changed, and it actually happened. This was changed from 200 milliseconds to 400 milliseconds. This should put him in line with the Conqueror. Overall, some solid balance changes that bring down the top tier characters just a little bit. And the character that wasn't too top tier is we have Warlord, which they buffed his headbutt into stab damage from 12 to 15. So a really minor change on Warlord. Doesn't really do much for him, but it's something. That does cover all of the changes that we missed from last week and all of the changes we got this week, which was incredibly minor. Most of it was last week. So with that, I hope you have a great day. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the battlefield.